What's more important, marketing or sales?
Ooh, that's a great question. Marketing, absolutely, because most of us have an obscurity issue, not a closability issue. Once you can solve the obscureness, then you can work on closing.
Obscurity meaning we're doing too many things, we're selling too many products.
Meaning nobody knows who we are. Like we're obscure to the general population, and so even though you think that you're telling everybody about it and everybody should know exactly who you are, that really only exists in between your own two ears, and so you just got to be talking and broadcasting and branding a whole lot more than you realize.
Does part of that go into the fact that AI is taking such a major role in the sales part that we don't need as many salespeople or setters?
So I'm a salesman at heart, and I definitely think that you need great salespeople. The thing is like you can have the best team of salespeople and no leads, and you're not going to get any business, right? Like marketing solves the lead issue, people that are interested in hearing more about your product, and then sales solves the conversion issue. And so the great news is, like you said, AI can solve a lot of both sides of that for you.
How are you seeing that work for students and members of your program?
As far as like AI voice, or what do you think? What are your
I'm just curious what these other high performing business owners, how they're using AI to grow the business and scale it to that 8-9 figure level.
It's interesting. So the companies that I built were not on artificial intelligence whatsoever. In fact, it just wasn't really a thing when I exited my business in 2022. And then I consulted for equity on one, and then helped consult another one that all exited between 22 and 23. Obviously, the rise of AI has been most drastic over the last couple of years, but we are seeing some major shifts in the marketplace, as you're aware, where people are utilizing voice AI agents at a tremendous rate. But at the same time, like me and you, I think we both live in this world of where we think everybody should be using AI or is using AI, but the vast majority still are like, that's not relevant. And so it's amazing to me when I get out and like I talk one-on-one with people, how few people are actually utilizing AI.
Well, agreed. I think some absurd amount, like I was talking to my barber the other day, he's like, Chat GPT, what are you talking about? I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like you haven't even opened up Chat GPT. You're living in the Stone Ages. But I'm kind of empathetic to that because there's always the next thing that's going to transform your business and transform your life. And most of the times it ends up being smoke and mirrors. Like a few years ago, it was NFTs, and NFTs are going to change everything.
Yeah, Mark, you look like you're about the same age as me. I think where we're sitting right now with artificial intelligence is 1995 internet, and people are using email, which is ChatGPT. And, it's like there's a tool, it's replacing Google for most people, gets them a little bit more information, but most people don't even know how to prompt ChatGPT the right way, let alone access agents that are actually out doing work for them. And so if I could correlate it to really any time in history, that's got to be it. Mid-90s, internet is just becoming a thing. People are starting to create websites. For the most part, it's chat rooms and email.
Well, it strikes me that the internet did fundamentally change the way every business organization operated, specifically when it comes to sales and marketing. Do you think that AI is going to have that sort of impact over the next 5 years?
100%. So in fact, to get a little political on you, I think a lot of the reason for the tariff war right now is completely driven by AI. And the reason, so if I think about the future, so I'm really good friends with the number one consultant for the World Economic Forum with artificial intelligence. It's Will.i.am. So Will and I, homies, this guy is like thinking 20 years in the future all the time when it comes to artificial intelligence. Most people don't realize like how intelligent this guy is. But if I put on my like, okay, what does the world look like 10 years from now? And really the differentiating factors are a few things. One is land. And the reason why I say land is because land is the access to all the natural resources. Okay. And the reason why this is so imperative, if you think about a world that's ran on robots and artificial intelligence, what is the one limiting factor? It is purely a resource, right? Like if a robot has wood and metal and chips and everything else that they can make from. Like literally there's no limiting factor because you have the intelligence to be able to build anything and the robotics to be able to execute on anything. Ultimately, the only limiting factor is who owns the land, who has the resources, and who has invested in robotics to be able to manufacture. And so when I look at like what's going on right now, I look at, we do not manufacture hardly anything in the United States of America. Over the last 40 years, China has taken all of our manufacturing, 50 years, 60 years, and they've been able to invest. Like when I was building my solar business, I went over to China and walked through these manufacturing plants. They aren't manned. They have robotics building all these solar panels. They have been able to take all the money that we have been giving them and invest in technology that has dissipated the cheap labor. So cheap labor in the future will not be the differentiating factor, because if you're not using labor and you have the technology and you have the resources, you're going to be able to make a product cheaper than anybody else, whoever owns those things. And so I like, you say sales and marketing, man, I'm looking like 10 years. Like it's all about who has the land, the resources, and the manufacturing ability. And then it's going to be us just making sure that the robots are functioning properly.